I first met Eric at the Conscious Company Leaders Forum last year, and the moment I met him, I knew that he was an incredible man. During that time, I was in a growth phase, I still am in a growth phase with my business, Office Yoga, and I knew that I was changing and I was wanting to grow the business in a new direction. Eric and I stayed in touch, and soon I started to work with him, just consulting and understanding how I can grow the business, and he can help me define how I wanted to expand what I currently do. Right now, my business is B2B. We go to other companies and do yoga and meditation services. And in that time, I wanted to really expand beyond just the classes, but introduce training programs and also work on a book that ties in yogic principles and business practices. While I was working with Eric, I got one of my biggest clients, which I won't name, but they are a global company that have over 5,000 employees. And they wanted to bring Office Yoga on site to 8 different cities. And I was very excited, and I got to work, and it was about 3 or 4 months of legwork that I and my assistant put together to get this program going. A week before the program launched, I got an email saying they are changing directions and they are decentralizing their wellness program, which essentially meant that we were putting everything on pause, maybe not doing anything at all. And this was 2.5, 3 months of both my assistant and I doing full-time work, getting this program together, unpaid, setting it all up front to reap the benefits after. And so I was pissed. I was upset, I was angry, I had all the feelings. I had 10 other instructors that were ready to go that I had brought on board to run this program with us. And I call Eric and I tell him what happens. And of course, he's very empathetic, but also helps me see beyond just my emotional distraught that I was in. He reminded me that this client and I are supposed to be allies and working together in bringing a wellness program to their employees on site, and that I needed to be aggressive, I needed to be patient, and I needed to continue working with them and see how I could support them in getting their program going. This was about 4 months ago, and I'm happy to say that now, after lots of hard work and collaboration with this particular client, at the end of this month, I will be launching not just their on-site program nationally, but I'll also be working with their global employees and global team around the world. So Office Yoga will now be in 8 different cities and in 12 different countries around the world, which is really exciting, and it's by far my biggest client that I've ever had. It's more than doubled my revenue since I first started with him. So I am now at 50% more revenue than I had when I first started working with Eric. And if it wasn't for his insight and his patience and his encouragement to help me keep going, I think I would have walked away from that opportunity. So for that, it's priceless. So I greatly appreciate him. And if you're considering working with him at all, one thing I could say is he will definitely meet you where you're at. So no matter what your struggle is, what you're going through, he will find a way to meet you where you're at and help you lead the way. So thank you so much, Eric, for your time, and good luck.